Okay, we should be good to go now. We should be good to go. We have something to build, maybe. It's like a fast build or like a normal build. Okay, so we can just go and get this rune right here, and let me just remember to hold the position, by the way. Well, you didn't want it to screen, right? You didn't want it to screen Yasin's, I didn't. That was like a lot smoother, like another version, more friendly version, I guess. Did you enjoy it? European government invaded my ears. Well, unless you didn't tell me you were with your like earphones. No, it seems like a better version for me. I don't know. Like it's either the screaming or that, so you get a pick. But those are your two options. Either it's the screaming or it's a lo-fi one. The Albanian years invaded my government was a good one though, I won't lie. Okay, so right now we really gotta get these runes. We are at the point where we are gonna do some bastions. And after we finish doing the bastions, we will go maybe watch some Kvk'S. But right now it's really important that I get some, that I finish my daily bastions as always. I mean, I'm doing okay, I guess, but just a little bit behind on my crystal tech. But just like I said yesterday, I really cannot do the crystal tech, unfortunately, not until I make sure that I finish my normal tech. It's really important that my speed ups go toward this one. Otherwise, it's gonna delay my tier 5 incoming, which is really gonna be issues for me. So yeah, I really gotta focus on my crystal tech at the moment. Let's see what I gotta do in here, by the way. So we got 3 levels here of plow. Might take like 5 days, 10 days. We got 7 levels here. Then we got, oh shit, we got plenty of work to do in here. Yeah, so there's a lot of work to be doing into our economic tree, unfortunately. But I will only do that after I finish down here. So down here I gotta do the defensive formation, I gotta do the herbal medicine, cartography. Then I gotta finish like my whole infantry. So it's like wood, steel, scottum, medical corps, okay, combined arms. Then I also gotta find like a moment to upgrade my my academy. But in order to upgrade my academy, I really need to start with upgrading my farms, with upgrading my archery range and my siege workshop and everything in here. So that's gonna take a while. The only reason as to why I'm not doing it right now is because it's gonna waste a huge amount of my gems, and I really want to save my gems for my VIP event. So yeah, that's basically what we are waiting for right now at the moment. Show me your crystal tech. Yeah, I guess we can do that. It's honestly, fighting wise, it's really not ready. Like so far I've only been going for the for speeding up my crystal gaining and for my damage against the barbs. So right now, like treaties and everything is up and running. Rock reports, barb reports level 1 are okay. These two need upgrade. Attack formation needs a lot of upgrade, along with like quenched blades, which is basically where I'm gonna focus real soon. Swift marching as well. After like I finish my treaties right now, I still have like 7 days pre level 7 pass fight. So what I'm trying to do is I will be upgrading Plunder and Kvk'S Gift 1. I will be upgrading them to level well I will just max them out, I guess. And after I max them out, I'll try and get the attack formation and Queen's Blades. I'll try and max those out and Swift Marching, and then maybe we just go a little bit further. But right now, this is where I just gotta stop. Now I know that most other people have probably went to like the zone 3. So like I said, I'm really behind when it comes to like my crystal tech, but that's only because I really cannot use speed ups on my crystal tech just yet. I really need to save my speed ups for other stuff. Just gotta upgrade my normal tech. It's really important. Once we finish this one, so it's gonna take like maybe 1 or 2 more Kvk'S, but once this one finishes, like everything in here finishes, and I got my tier 5 infantry, then we can just save plenty of crystal of training of research speed ups to use on the crystals research center. That's like one of the reasons as to why I haven't bought my advanced treasure, this Kvk, because I really wanted to buy it. Like I saw the rewards in it, but I was thinking to myself, you know what, man, you are not gonna be wasting those anyway. Ever please only like 4 hours? Nah, man. Like, you need to understand, man, like you play all day long in order to get 4 hours of research speed ups. Do you even know how many events you gotta do just to get those 4 hours? Like, point is, if every day you just waste something, you will have nothing left by the time that you need it. It's really important. Gets you 4 hours of speed ups by killing 12 barbarian. Yeah, but general speed ups, not research speed ups. And the general speed ups, I'm saving those for the Zenith of Power. So right now I have about 1,000 days of general speed ups. Last time that I checked, and I'm actually saving this one. I'm trying to get my my 3,000 days of speed ups so I can do Zenith of Power maybe in like a year or something. So I'm actually gathering, like, no matter how you see it, I'm actually saving up for something later. So right now we just gotta stick to the plan, which is research speed ups going to my normal academy, and my general speed ups, unless I use them for fighting, which is like priority, I will just be saving them for Zenith of Power, so I can get a really good city skin. After I get like a really good city skin, then we can just use the general speed ups for whatever. But right now it's really crucial that I save for Zenith of Power, because this account is not gonna get any better unless I just start making some major steps, man. So I really gotta have like a clean strategy of exactly what it is that I'm doing. Like, it's not a big deal at the moment. I'd say the Kvk is going fine, and I'm not gonna do much of a difference with like my one march. So if I'm just like, if my troops are like 20% stronger, it's really not gonna be like the difference maker in here. It's really important that I just grow a really good account that can support the kingdom in the long term, rather than just waste everything that I have just for this level 7 pass. And again, it's not like I'm stopping, it's just I really gotta save, because I don't have that many research speed ups. I might have like 50 days or something. Let me just double check. So if I make like a screenshot in here, let me just see for a moment how much I have. Let's go to a flash tool. Where's flash? Where's my body flash? I have 38 days of research speed ups, so that's all I have, man. It's, no matter how you see it, it's not much. It's really not much. So we really want to make sure that we keep saving those. Like, even if I waste all my research speed ups, I'm not even able to finish this one right now. That's why it's important that I just keep saving. Like, it might not look like there is, but you also need to understand one thing, brother. There's about, for me to finish my normal tech, I guessing like a lot more than 1,000 days of speed ups. So even if I use all the speed ups that I have, general speed ups included, I still cannot finish my normal tech. That's why I'm like super behind. So I cannot just keep using random speed ups everywhere. I really gotta focus. I gotta have a plan and be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and this is what we are gonna try and achieve by doing it. Anyways, so how's this one going right now? Gotta get some resources as well, by the way. Use universal. Like I said, man, I cannot use universals because I'm saving the universals for another thing. That Zenith of Power is waiting for me. I really want to have like a good city skin in the future. and I gotta start by doing it now, otherwise it's gonna be trouble. You know, one thing I should have done, which I did a mistake in here, I sent my Liu Che with 200,000 troops. What I should have done is I should have just sent like 50 troops, and I could have just killed them faster, so they could have reached home and not waste my time. That was actually like a really bad call for me. I'm doing my last alliance mobilization event quest right now, which is like my 10th one, so I really want to finish this one today, because for the past 3 days I honestly have not been sleeping throughout the night. I've only been like awakening every like 2 hours, doing my marches, doing my gathering. Like it's been hell, man. For the last 3 days it's been hell. My sleep has been really terrible, because I'm trying to complete the alliance mobilization event. I'm really trying to get like a good level on it. It's really important, because like the rewards for a good level on the alliance mobilization event are awesome. I would say like it's one of the best events out there, so I hope that people just take it a little bit more seriously than whatever they are taking it right now. I'm sorry, where do I have to go right now? Bastions, right? Okay, gather 3 runes. Let's go. Talk about the luck. Okay, I would rather just do something else, but okay. It were 15 days until my KVK2 is over, and I have already 450k tier 4 deaths. Oh, nice, man. That's a lot of deaths though. Are you sure you can make up for those, like next KVK? Normally I try to keep my deaths like around 2 to 300,000. Now that I don't go over. If the like, if we win a KVK, I can like allow myself to have just a little bit more deaths. You feel me? Because I'm like, okay, we are winning, so it's actually worth it. But if we're like in a terrible spot, I don't see any way out, and I'm just gonna like try and save my deaths at least. So normally I like to get like 200 to 300k deaths. I don't know if like 450k it's a good number. This time I might go for that because I'm way over the power that I want to be, because with only one march I want to be like at around 35 million power. I don't want to go over that. So right now with my tech improving and everything, which is going to raise my power, plus all my buildings increasing to level 25 because I will be going for my tier 5 units, I will just try and reduce my troops by quite a margin in order to keep up with because I feel like the sweet spot for me right now with only one march is around 35 million power and not over that. So yeah, at this KVK I'm actually willing to kill a lot more troops than normal, truth being said. But normally I don't know if 450k troops is it's something to be. Personally I would be really worried because I don't feel like I can train that many troops within 3 months. Have you ever done like a calculation how much time you need to train 450k units? We're talking like without speed ups or anything. We're talking like just train 450k tier 4s. That being said, really nice, man. How much kill points did you gain this KVK, by the way? Like, what was your initial score? What was like your initial score before entering KVK and your next score, like right now? I guess. Buy the Shio blueprint from Lost Canyon. I'm not buying anything from Lost Canyon at the moment because I actually let me see. I'm actually waiting for the end of the KVK, man. I'll see what I can get later. Shio's return. I don't. Can I even get it? Let me just check. Actually, wait a minute. I thought I didn't have enough, but maybe you're right. Let me just double check for like. Ah, shit. Let me just double check for like a second. How much do I have? If I'm not mistaken, I have about 13 pieces of Shio's blueprint. Wait a minute. You might be into something in here, brother. Because I was waiting for the end of the KVK because I was super sure that I didn't have enough to finish it up. But maybe, just maybe, I have something there. No, again, no, I don't have something there, but no, I cannot finish. Honestly, I cannot finish my Shio's return, but let me just double check for like a second. How much pieces do I have of that? Yeah, I have 13 pieces. I need 17 more. So if we do like, let's open the calculator. If we do 17 pieces times 605,000, that's for one. That's 110,000 points. I cannot finish my Shio returns just yet, man. Even if I buy it right now, I cannot finish those up. Actually, I did it wrong because I did the calculation with 6,500, but it's 7,500. So if I open the calculator, again it's 17 pieces times 7,500. I need 127,500. So I need 127.5k worth of coins. By Shio's return. Sadly enough, like I said, I was pretty sure that I didn't have enough to buy it, and yeah, I'm right about that. Sadly enough, man, I don't have enough to get it just yet. I wish I could. I just don't have it yet. But then again, I might just buy whatever I can, but yeah, it's I'm really super far away from Shio's return, man. Until my marches improve a little bit more, to the point where I can be a little bit more competitive into the Lost Canyon, I will be struggling a little bit for that. If I'm not mistaken, now I should have 20 out of 30 pieces. Let me just double check again, see how much time I have. Opening a crystal keys for a blueprint, I did open them. I got shit. I did open them, honestly, I didn't get anything. Not the single golden thing, believe it or not. believe it or not a single golden one. It's actually funny and scary at the same time. Meister Consti, hey, hello man. What up? How's it going today? Can you spectate my KVK? We can just search for 1846 where I allied with them. I can, but you have to wait for a little bit more so I can finish my daily bastions. Once I finish that one, I definitely can spectate your KVK, brother. You just gotta wait a little bit more for me. How many bastions do I have left? We got 2 bastions. Okay, not too much. Let's see if we are lucky for barbs. No, we are not lucky. So we go for another one. Let's go here. No, no, not the forts. Holy shit! Not the forts. Wow, did I just click the wrong one? Shit. Yeah, no, I really gotta reset that one. God damn it, man. Worst feeling ever. Yeah, worst feeling ever, honestly. Why did I just... Holy shit. No, I really wanted to go for the other one. God damn it, because I cannot do any forts at the position that I'm currently at. Because I'm basically in zone 4, while everyone else is in zone 7 or 6. I'm just not in zone 4 right now because well, I'm in zone 4 right now because there's a lot more free gems together and I can chain a lot better in zone 4 with my current marches than I could train in zone 6. So it's more beneficial for me to stay here until fighting starts, and then of course I'm just gonna like TP over and join the fight. But so far I'm actually staying in TP in zone 4 because I feel like it's a lot better for me. 846 cleared all zones, so enemies didn't have access to King's Land. Lame KVK, honestly. That might be like the worst, man. I'm guessing you are just you are super annoyed right now. I cannot wait for next KVK. Maybe you should migrate over to 3269. That's a lot of action in here. There's a lot of action in here. Like, our KVKs are never boring, you might say so. I mean, yeah, we can definitely take a quick look at the kingdom. Let's see if we can do like a triple here real quick, finish the bastion quest, and then we can just go and take a look at the 1846 KVK. After that, I guess, like after we finish taking a look at 1846, then we just gotta keep trying a little bit more on the well, on wasting the daily AP points. That being said, I'm not sure if I can complete this quest with only 4 marchers gathering, so I'm kind of worried about that. Therefore, I'm thinking to just focus on my alliance mobilization event right now and just focus later on my barbs. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm honestly not sure if I can gather 10 million resources with only 4 marches. I believe that the 5th march has to be gathering as well. No intention on migrating. I hit by 230 million kill points. Happy with that. Just kidding, brother. Just kidding. I'm actually really happy that things are going well for you. Now we'll rebuild my account and hope for a better KVK next time. True. Also, migrating is not a good thing. Like, I mean, migrating is not a good thing if you just do it too often, because you're just exhausting your silver and your other resources just too often, to the point where it's not beneficial anymore to travel. So yeah, I completely understand what you mean. Right now I just came to 3269 and I'm probably not going anywhere for quite a while. Like, I have this golden rule that I have with myself, that in every kingdom that I'm going, I'm not leaving until I do at least 3 KVKs. Even if we lose, like if we lose all 3 KVKs, I'm still gonna stick for all 3 of them, even if I see that the kingdom is up to no good. The only reason as to why I didn't apply this rule to 3152 is because unfortunately I wasn't allowed to stream my KVKs there. So I was like, the moment I stepped my foot in there, I was like, okay, it's time to leave. Because like they were like, unfortunately you cannot stream the kvk here, man. We got some strict rules. We gotta talk together about everything that you do. You gotta have like a green light from us. So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, 31:52. I really gotta leave because it's not exactly what I want. Haven't heard any updates on your marathon. How did it went? Well, I did one of the two. I got the other one. I believe it's next weekend, and I haven't signed up for that one just yet because my buddy, which I normally go into marathons with, he decided not to come. So I'm actually deciding if I will go there. Probably like 90% I'm going, but I'm just like double thinking it, I guess. The first one I did it, and my goal was to finish my 10K within 60 minutes. The first time that I did my marathon, I finished it within well, I finished that one in, I believe it was 72 minutes. This one I finished 10.5k, which is 500 meters more. I finished it within 54 minutes. So if I remove like 2 minutes for the extra distance, I guess I would say that I did the 10k for 52 minutes, which is really good for me. So yeah, I honestly did my marathon 20 minutes faster than the last one. I would say all the training paid off, man. Of course, like 10k for 52 minutes, it's not like the biggest achievement. It's a lot of people do it. It's not exactly like for guys doing marathons, that's like kind of like regular speed, man. But hey, just you gotta understand one thing. it's still like progress. Like the next one that I'm doing, I'm probably maybe next year or something. I'm like, if I'm gonna go for like marathons throughout the year, we'll see. But the next goal is gonna be to do a sub 50 minutes marathon. And by marathon I mean only like the 10k, because a full marathon is 42 kilometers. But I'm talking like, especially I'm talking like only about the 10 first kilometers, because that's all I do. 10ks. 21 kilometers, I might attempt that thing maybe once in my life or twice, but not anytime soon, because it's really exhausting, man. I tried, I've done training of 15 kilometers, and it's honestly, I'm just not used to the distance. It wears me down so hard. The last time that I did 15 kilometers of training of running, I came home and I didn't go running for like 4 days or something. Like my body was like completely sore. Big improvement, yeah, honestly a really big improvement. I wasn't expecting that. I remember I was looking at my watch, and because I did like the first 10 kilometers, I did them within 25 minutes, I believe. Yeah, the first 5 kilometers, I'm sorry. So I did the first 5 kilometers within 25 minutes. I was like, no way, man, there must be like some sort of mistake in here. And then I was like right almost like 500 meters away from the finish line. I look at my watch, because I look at my watch, it's like 52 minutes. I was no freaking way, man. I was super happy. I cannot explain my happiness when I found out that I did my 10k of this year 20 minutes faster than the last time. So that's like a really huge improvement. True, the last time I was just unprepared. I had done training. DD, welcome to the stream, brother, what up? I had done training of I've done training of like 5k. Okay, so all my training for the 10k marathon was done from running distances of 5 kilometers. And I went to a local marathon. I did the first 5 kilometers just well because I was used to it, but I couldn't do the 10. Like after doing the first 5 kilometers, my body just gave out, and then I was walking more than I was doing anything else. So yeah, like this time it actually went a lot better, and I'm hoping that if I keep up with the marathons and everything, it's gonna keep going even better with time. But we will see. It's a long road ahead of me, man. It's a long road ahead of me. Next week I'm thinking of going. Honestly, I'm really thinking of going, even though my body isn't there, so it's gonna be a little bit of an issue. But okay, we don't run like together throughout the marathon, because everyone goes at his speed. He's a lot faster than I am. He's done marathons for like 2 more years than I did, so normally he finishes the 10k within 44 minutes, which is like a lot faster than I am, so he always goes ahead. But like just the idea that at least we start together, and we also like united the finish line. So if something happens, he has my emergency number. Like if something happens to me, he's the guy that I've written the number for emergencies, and if something happens to him, I'm on his emergency contact. You feel me? So it's kind of like at least we are together, so we are just like taking care of each other if something bad happens. But yeah, unfortunately my friend is not gonna attend the next marathon, so I'm just, again, I don't feel like anything is gonna happen. It's just like unusual, I guess. What KVK am I playing? It's Tides of War, brother. It's Tides of War. It's actually Tides of War. Okay, so one thing that we will do right now is I'm gonna take a quick look at your KVK. Let's see if we can do that. And in the meantime, we'll be gathering a little bit of resources. How much time do I have? 2 hours and a half. Okay, so I got plenty of time. So I believe it was 1846 that you told me about. 1846-2 and 1846-1. Wait, you are like a one-man army? Whoa. I mean, okay, that's probably not your kingdom, but 1846, I didn't know that. Are they like Imperium? Like, who are these guys? I got resources? Nice. How many resources do you have, man? Okay, so who are these guys, honestly? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chillax, chillax, chillax. Am I at the right KVK, by the way? So it's like 1846-1, right? 1846, I guess, 6th strongest kingdom in the game. Whew, this is the first time I'm hearing about them, I won't lie. Okay, so what camp are you? They fought the 2 versus 6 this KVK and won. Were you like allied with those guys? So let me like understand the map right now. Let me understand the map right now. Like, what coalition are you from? Like, where can I find you, basically? Okay, I'm guessing you're in here somewhere. Earth camp, we are allied with 1846 against all other camps. Like, this is crazy, man. And you're telling me that 6 camps actually lost versus 1. This is how powerful these guys are, huh? So let me just check them a little bit. See, who are they? Watch it burn. These guys. Okay, migration exciting for October to apply visit. Okay. They even have a website, K1846.com. Nice. This aligns only for exceptional hardcore players. Minimum requirements: 10 billion kill points as a minimum requirement. God damn, let's go. Minimum KVK spending. MWs. What is the MWs for? Top gear and minimum times 6 meta marches. Whew. Nice. Like, okay, I'm loving the requirements that they have. I'm actually loving the requirements that they have. Okay, so this is one. Let's check what is this one. BIA, burn it all. 3 billion points. 3217 is fighting right now, and the main alliance has 14 billion power. Oh, I'll check them out in a moment. So we Earth plus Fire 46 versus 6 out camps is a win. Nice, man. So which is your kingdom out of these right now? Is it like 31, 32? You know, one thing that I wish these guys could do, though, is that they could at least share their score, so I know how many wins and losses they have. But they haven't done that. I guess if I go in here, maybe. This is like a Zarus League, but Heroic Anthem, Strife of the Eight, King of the Nile. Okay, so they have won. Is it like 4 KVKs that I'm seeing right now? So Season of Conquest, Heroic Anthem. Okay, this is only the coins, but it's not all the wins that they might have. So they might have more wins, but just less coins, less stars. I mean, yeah, I don't exactly know. Like how many wins they have. It would be a lot better and a lot cooler if I knew, because if they're like the strongest team in the game, it's nice. Okay, so you're part of 31-32, right? Let's see. So you have a star. You are KVK 2, 4, and 5 winners, which is really good, I would say. Like, what KVK is this for you guys? Is it like the 6th one, or is it like the 7th, 8th? Like, trying to understand like your record basically. So far I see that you've lost 2 KVKs, 1 and 3. If this is the 6th one, I would say that you are on a score of 4 and 2, which is really nice for a kingdom. Truth being said, it's not half bad. It's 6. Okay, so you are like on a 4 and 2 score, which is really good. Yeah, it's actually really good, man. If you're like on a 4 and 2, I would say congratulations. Like, this is a really good kingdom, and there's no reason for you to leave. You shouldn't even attempt to leave. 3217 is fighting right now. Main alliance 14 billion power, and the second alliance is 7 billion power. Wait, so they have 2 alliances? They have 2 alliances. Crazy. Nice, nice. We really gotta check those guys out. I'm guessing this is like all your enemies. Oh man, I'm guessing this is all your enemies right now. Damn. Yeah, it must feel bad. Honestly, it must feel bad to actually lose a 6 versus 2 KVK. I won't lie. But then again, 1093 and 1960 are like also dominating. So, like, unfortunately, there's a huge problem with big Imperium kingdoms, man. There's a huge problem. Didi, let's go and see your KVK, man. The one that you told me about. Good night, I'm tired. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. As always, I appreciate your presence here. Have a good one, man. I'll see you next time. Okay, so they're fighting here, and this is like another KVK. So, Didi, can you help me out with like the alliances, like how this KVK is, who is with who? I'm guessing that these guys have 3217 right now. Yeah, this is the second alliance. Okay, 17k, and the first one 17c. It's top versus bottom. Okay, so it's actually pretty straightforward KVK. It's a pretty straightforward KVK. Let's see how's it going in here. I mean, okay, the worst part is that they've picked the same colors, so it's really hard to identify what exactly is going on, even though you can tell that the line is here, but it's really weird. Like, it's really weird. A lot of people have moved to the different alliance. Yeah, I noticed that the second alliance was about 8 billion. So you are telling me that these guys are like the 7th strongest kingdom in the map, right? I mean, they're burning in here. Maybe they're not in their most active hours. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the KVK. Okay, so here, who's burning? Which one? No one is. In here, no one is. In here, I don't see anything burning in here either. In here, maybe? No, not really. So where exactly are these guys fighting? Or maybe is it here? Oh, actually, no. Okay, the fighting is actually here. My bad, I was at the wrong line. So I'm guessing that these two are allies right here, and this is where the fighting is going on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see now. I see now. Okay, it's a lot more clearer. Okay, so they are, seems like they're pushing the enemy in this side, but they were burning on the other one. So right here they're burning. They're just pushing here though. It's actually a pretty mixed KVK, it seems. The 7th strongest kingdom on the whole game, huh? We'll see how they behave. Honestly, I haven't heard much of them. I'm kind of curious if they have like wins or losses in here. No, they do not. How come they only have 1 star though? Like it's actually I'm kind of curious about that. Well, 2 stars. So they only have 2 stars in here. 3217. If I'm not mistaken, we fought with these guys. Yeah, actually, if I'm not mistaken, we actually fought with 3217 on KVK2, if I'm not mistaken, and I was part of 3212 at that time. And we actually fought against 3217. I remember that these guys were like a huge deal back then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I believe that I fought against these guys when I was in 3212. Because 3212, KVK 1, 2, and 3, they were like a really huge kingdom. They were like promises to be like an Imperial kingdom. The only reason as to why they didn't make it is probably because there were like 3 or 4 main alliances. Well, there were like 3 main alliances, A, C, and K, and there was like another 4th alliance. Wait, no, A, C, and E were like the 3 main alliances of 3212. And the 4th alliance of 3212 was K, so it was like almost like an Imperium kingdom, which is crazy. But I guess at the end of the day, people just realized that in a kingdom with 4 main alliances, you really cannot get those rewards as you wish, so it's not going to be helping you to develop your account. Like if you're like a new account who's looking to gain as many gems and rewards as possible, being into a big kingdom with multiple alliances is really not what you're looking for. If you're a whale who basically just buys everything and is not really worried about getting 2000 gems from a game reward, then yeah, probably 100% you don't give a shit about it, and you can join like a kingdom like with multi alliances. But for me, I'm a free-to-play guy. Like for me, it's like really important that I can get as many rewards on the map and on events and everywhere that I can. Like it really means a lot to me. So of course, being in a kingdom with a single alliance, it's really beneficial to me than being into a kingdom where I have to basically fight to make it into the alliance who's gonna get the reward, because that's like trouble. Well, this one isn't burning, it's repairing though, meaning that it's actually been hit, and this one is doing the same thing, meaning that, yeah. So I would say like it's looking like it's a pretty even KVK in here, from what I'm trying to understand. It looks like a pretty even KVK. They have met right in the middle, nobody's pushing the other one. I see that 17X is building here, probably just like a backup alliance. Yeah, only 1 billion power, not anything to be concerned about. Okay, I'm really wondering which one of the 2 alliances is preparing like the rally right now, because I cannot tell. I'll say that both sides have equally numbers of activity right now, so I don't know which one is going to be the more powerful one, but I can definitely tell that they are both in really good active hours. If you go, like, if you zoom out, yeah, I feel like the numbers are really huge in here. Now, why they are moving up here? Like, what's going on? Wait a second. Any reason? Are they gonna try and burn this one? Like, what's going on? Because I saw like a huge, yeah, they're actually moving top. All of them are moving here. I'm guessing that they're gonna burn something though. Wait a minute, yeah, probably is. They're moving the center of attention in the fight. I'm guessing it's no longer here. Just going up there. Now this is the. Okay, so are they going to try and go for reach for this flag? Because if they do, it's actually a really good strategy because they just cut off the enemy. So right now they have to go through them in order to go and protect this flag, which is really good if you think about it. You are forcing the enemy to come and fight you through your territory in order to go to his, or the other way around is just go like this, which is going to take about 2 or 3 minutes, I would say. Really good strategy from well, whatever this coalition is. Wait a minute, are they like, they're from Daybreak, so yeah, a really good strategy from Daybreak, I'd say. Still, fighting the 7th most powerful kingdom in the game, it's actually like quite the accomplishment. Even if they win or lose, I would say it's actually really an accomplishment. Like, we need to realize that these Imperium kingdoms are a real problem for the Rise of Kingdoms as it is right now for the current meta. It's almost impossible to beat an Imperium Kvk right now. Like, it's really, really, really impossible. Okay, so let me just do something in here, which is like bookmark this as a special, as a friend, or as an enemy. Yeah, let's go as a special. Crusade flag. Just for a moment, see if we can okay, so now we have, either we're gonna spectate Kvk, or honestly what I feel like I'm doing a little bit more than this is just go for a little bit of chaining, because I have so much AP points and I really need to keep pushing right now. Get as many action points, get as many crystals as I can. But we'll go back to watching the Kvk. Yeah, we'll probably go back to watching the Kvk real soon. Let's see if this one is possible. Even though I have a feeling that he's just gonna retreat. Nice. Ah, this is really bad. Okay, going back to special, Crusader flag, let's go. I believe it was this one. Okay, so honestly, what's like the plan in here? Just like stay behind the flag. Is anyone gonna push? Are they gonna try and make like a fight or something? Are they playing defensive? I'm really trying to understand what the strategy is. Because just staying here is not exactly gonna help them much. Nice. I'd say nice. Really nice. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but either this guy is like a farm alliance, because I find it a little bit weird that this is the strongest kingdom in the map, and somehow this guy is part of this kingdom. I don't know, maybe I'm just judging too hard, but it feels like a little bit weird because 35 million power, 600 million kill points, like it doesn't seem like powerful enough to be in a kingdom which is Imperium. I just don't feel like he would make it through the what's it called? I don't feel like he would make it through the acceptance phase. Okay. Oof. What a war, man. This is cool. This is like the coolest war ever. Oh, the numbers are just way too much in here. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. So did they manage to burn the flag, or? Yeah, the flag is actually burning. Oh, nice, man. The flag is actually burning. Good strategy. Good strategy. Is this 1093? No, this is actually 3217. It's actually 3217 right here, and they are fighting with against their enemies. But yeah, like it's an Imperium KvK. From what Didi told me, they're like the 7th strongest kingdom on the map right now, as it is, and it's actually like a really interesting KvK when you think about it. Like in terms of numbers, it's actually pretty active. So it's actually quite fun to watch. And they did a really good strategy, which was they put everyone up here and they burned the down flag. So I actually like that. I like that. They made it seem as if they were going to focus this flag right here from both sides, and in the end they just burned this one down. On the other hand, the daybreak camp doesn't seem like half bad either. So these guys are fighting teeth to teeth with each other, as you say in Albania. It's actually a really close fight. Like if you see the flag of 3217, it's also repairing, and it actually has suffered a little bit more damage than the one from Midnight. So I'd say that it's actually a really interesting KvK, worth watching. It's not boring at all. No, 1093, the last time I checked, they won the zone up here, and they are struggling on the zone. Like, well, not struggling, they're fighting on the zone down here right now. Only this one remains. This one is already done, so like they've pushed the enemy all the way through the gate. The enemy has given up. They're not fighting anymore. It's only in here that they're fighting. So 1093, just like I said yesterday, it was pretty much like a KvK which was already decided. The winner is without doubt 1093. No matter what the other three coalitions do, it's impossible to deal with 1093 right now. They're just like on a whole new level as a kingdom. It's not even worth it to watch, honestly. It's a hail to the king type of KvK, but it's boring because you know the winner even before it happens. So there's no fun or excitement in watching it right now. Personally, that's my opinion. I feel like 3217 right now is fighting a lot more of an interesting KvK because we see that both them and the enemy are actually really powerful. Between watching 1093 and watching 3217, I would just rather go for 3217. 3217 is the blue. No, 3217 is actually the gray right now. 3217 is these guys at the moment. I went with I just checked the coalition. See if we can fix that. I believe they're fire camp. Right now the blue is 3217. But I'm liking the fact that the enemy is not giving up. Whoever they are fighting is actually pretty tough. And unlike 1960 or 1093, they're fighting a 3 KvK. They're not fighting a 1 versus 6 or 1 versus 7 KvK, which, while on numbers and on paper it sounds amazing, at the end of the day we just know why it's a 1 versus 7, because nobody can handle them. But this one seems like it's a lot more balanced somehow. These guys are struggling against their enemy. There's going to be some tough fighting. Everyone is going to enjoy it. Everyone is going to burn the speed ups. Everyone will get the kills. Everyone will get the deaths. Everyone will get the rewards. Everyone will get enjoyment. So it's actually a lot more fun to watch a KvK like this than watch 1093 at the moment. I don't know why, but I believe that 1093 will suffer the same fate as 1054. Which is kind of like they're just gonna get disbanded because they just cannot find the fight anymore, to the point where staying in 1093 or 1960 is just getting boring. So I really do believe that they will just like disband or something. Each one will go their separate ways. They will join smaller kingdoms, or they will join like competitors trying to bring down 1093, because maybe that's the goal right now when you think about it. But yeah, I do believe that staying in 1093 or 1960 right now is a really boring experience, in my opinion. When the KvK is not good enough, I mean, look at this. Like, these guys are actually pushing 3217 away. Like, it's actually crazy when you think about it. They are literally pushing 3217 far away. And this is the 7th strongest kingdom in the game, by the way. Imagine they're being pushed away by randoms. Maybe not randoms, because I'm pretty sure these guys have like a history as well, but let's check them out actually. So this is BB34. They are from 1534 as an alliance, okay. Kvk's played 3, Kvk's won 2, Kvk's lost 1, okay. I'd say they have a 2-1 record. It's understandable, I guess. These guys are from Blood family. So are they like fighting only one alliance, or is it like 1 versus 1? It's now I'm getting a little bit curious about this. It seems like they're fighting 1 versus 1. No, actually this one, Kingdom 2426, they have won Kvk's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can you believe these guys? So they have lost Kvk 4, and that's it. So they only lost 1 Kvk. From what I'm looking at these guys, 2R6D, these guys actually have lost only 1 Kvk, so they are like on a 7-1 score. Nice. Honestly, nice, man. There they are. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, I see who they're fighting. So 3217 is actually fighting a really pretty huge enemy, which is a kingdom that has done 8 Kvks and they have lost only 1. Can you imagine what a crazy score that is? To lose only 1 Kvk in 8? Just how good you have to be as a kingdom? And you cannot tell me it's luck, because it's impossible to have luck for 8 Kvk'S in a row. You gotta be like the luckiest kingdom ever or something. It's kind of like 1819 that we are fighting against. Those guys are just crazy powerful, and they have won 11 Kvk'S out of 14. It's not luck, man, it's skill. Like, this is why I'm... Oh, that's a rally. Wait a minute, that's a rally. This is why I'm actually a little bit worried and scared that for us to fight the fire camp, because I realized that 1819 is not a joke. I know for sure that it's gonna be a really tough fight to fight those guys. And right now, personally, I believe that even in the level 7 pass, we should have a little fight with them, see who tops who, and just have a pretty good idea of their activity level, of their timing, of their strength, of their weaknesses. I really feel like measuring 1819 as soon as possible, it should be one of our priorities. But we'll see. Like, it's not me who decides that. It's actually the leadership of the alliances. Maybe they're just gonna make I feel like what they will do, and it's just an idea, not that I have a confirmation or talk to anyone. I feel like what they will do is they will have us fight against the wind camp, so that we can try and expel the wind camp from Kingsland. So if we just block all level 8 passes from the wind camp to the point where they cannot do anything about it, I feel like we're gonna have an easier KvK. But then again, I believe that fire will try and do the same with the water camp, to the point where it's not weird if the KvK actually was a 1 versus 1, where only the wind camp, the earth camp, being us, and the fire camp will be be able to enter the Kingsland, and the other ones will probably join later because they're gonna burn us down. But I do believe that this might be like a possible theory. This flag is already burning. Wait, no, it's not. It's actually not. It's actually not. It's not burning. Wow, they actually managed to defend. Even though the enemy has the zone, they managed to defend it. Pretty cool if you think about it. Wait a minute. Are they gonna do like a double rally, like another rally? Is this what's gonna go on? I'm seeing some siege marchers. I'm actually seeing some siege marchers. Weird. I'm guessing they're like trying to rally the flag again. But you cannot stay into the enemy territory so hard. Like, if you stay so much into enemy territory, you're just gonna burn out. Like, you should just like go in there, just burn the flag and leave. So I hope that second rally comes in fast, otherwise they're gonna be in trouble. The amount of power that you just lose by being so aggressive, because you're fighting through the enemy territory. They have the advantage of the buff and everything, while you are at disadvantage. It's really not worth it to stay into enemy territory too much. You gotta like burn and leave. That's like the whole point. In terms of numbers, I would say that the other two kingdoms, 24, 26, and I forgot the other kingdom, BB34, wherever they are really they have more numbers than 3217 at the moment. So in terms of numbers, they have this small advantage. It's not too much, but it is an advantage. If you see, they are managing to keep up really nicely, man. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe now it's gonna be the time for them to bail out a little bit, but they are doing really good keeping up with the enemy so far. We're waiting for that rally to come. I don't know where it's gonna be coming from, whether it's gonna be top or bottom. I don't know who's like the main rally from these guys, but I'm definitely waiting for that rally to come. See what happens. If they can defend the second time, then these guys will have to leave. Like, it's impossible to stay into enemy zone so hard. Not with this sheer level of activity that the enemy has. Yeah, okay, I see them pulling out. I see most of them pulling out right now. Huge army coming from 3217. How much time does it take for that rally to happen, man? Honestly, like, at this point, these guys are just struggling so hard. That rally should have been coming like at least 2 minutes ago. At least 2 minutes ago. I mean, it's good. Like, they're honestly really good at keeping 3217 away. And like I said, like, remember that this is a kingdom which is an Imperium one. But then again, I'm far more impressed by 2426 than I'm impressed from 3217. Even though these guys are the Imperiums, even though these people are the Imperium, I won't lie, I'm actually far more impressed by these guys right here. Like, the fact that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 wins and only 1 loss, being KVK number 4. It's pretty impressive, man. Like, it's so goddamn impressive. I cannot explain it. It's a really good win percentage. It's a really good win percentage. So even though they're not the favorites right here because they're fighting an Imperium, I won't lie, their score just says something completely different. So I don't know how dedicated you gotta be as a kingdom leadership to be able to bring a kingdom to the point where you are winning 7 out of 8 KVKs. It's really amazing. So congratulations to them. I wish I could be part of a kingdom which can have such a good score, because just imagine the rewards and the prestige and everything. But then again, maybe 3269 makes it one day, man. So let's just pray and hope that I came in 3269 with bringing some good luck with me, I guess. At this point, I don't know if they are railing or not. At this point, I really don't know if they are even railing anything, because I'm not seeing a single rally showing on my map. About 6 or 7 minutes have passed ever since they started fighting into this zone, and more than 2 rallies should have came in here right now. This flag is preparing at the moment. Okay, they are being pushed back a little bit. What the hell is going on, man? What is their plan? Like, is their plan to just fight into the enemy territory without without railing, without anything? Like, just literally just fight, skirmish off? Because it seems like this is the plan right now. I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing the Daybreak camp to even attempt a rally or something. Honestly, I don't understand what they're doing. It's not the best strategy to fight the enemy at their own camp, because they have the advantage of the field, like, and you don't have your buffs. So it's the worst place to fight. It's not even like neutral ground. You are literally fighting them into their own territory, which is not the best idea of where you want to be making your trades, if you think about it. Like, the only reason as to why you go to enemy territory, it's kind of like you push off your enemy so you can clear the path for your for your rally to come and just kill or burn the enemy flag, and that's it. After that, you just go home. You just like go back into your own territory. But these guys just are skirmishing off into enemy territory, which is weird and impressive at the same time, if I might say so. Okay, I see a rally, but it's actually like okay, so these guys, honestly, Daybreak has been into 3217's camp for 10 minutes fighting 3217, and they haven't sent a single rally. And 3217 actually just counter rallied the Tower of Daybreak. This is what happens, man. This is what happens when you don't do a rally. Your enemy will do it for you. Okay, yeah, they 3217 is actually doing a lot better when it comes to macro, and this guy is getting a rally. There's a rally coming here. I'm guessing it's 3217. Yeah, I'm guessing it's actually 3217 who right now will be pushing all the way down to the enemy tower in here, and this guy is gonna send his rally to here. I'm tired. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, DD. I appreciate your presence here as always, man. Have a good night, buddy. See you next time. Don't worry, I will probably be closing stream in like 3 minutes. I'm only waiting for it to go to like an hour and a half, and that's about it for me today, because I don't plan on staying too long, man. Otherwise it gets boring. Like an hour and a half stream is good enough for it. Pancakes, say hello, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Is there an updated map after Zone 5? Do you mean about my KVK or do you mean about this one? For this one, they're still at Zone 5, so they're just like fighting. Like they just started fighting for Zone 5. It's too soon to have an update on the map for what's to come. If you mean about my KVK, then well, yes and no. Meaning that right now we still haven't fought our level 7 passes. So Zone 5, we have control of it. You probably know if you ask that. Again, if you mean for my KVK. Right now we have gone into Zone 6. The ruins have opened. We did ruins yesterday. I was at work, unfortunately, so I really could not join. So what actually happened is that I just brought my troops in here, and we did so good into my KVK, into our ruins, that we kept the enemy stuck here throughout the whole 2 hours. They never managed to come to the ruins. Never. To the point where I was at work. I just logged in for like a second. I left my troops right here and I just logged out, and I was like, okay, if my troops get killed, they get killed. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just really cannot play Rise of Kingdoms right now because I'm at work. I log in after 2 hours after I finish work, and my troops, surprise surprise, they're still here, not killed. The enemy was still stuck here. So the ruins, we actually demolished the wind camp. We literally demolished the wind camp to the point where they just left the ruins here, well, some of them, and they went in here. We also took control of the ruins against the fire camp, but we didn't fight them. Like, the fire camp didn't show up at all. They only fought the ruins against the water camp down here. The water camp actually had a way better fight against fire camp than we had against us. So we actually had a more dominating win as a coalition. In here, the water camp had control of the ruins for about 30 minutes, and the fire camp had control about 90 minutes. So of course it was more fire camp dominated, which was to be expected, but we didn't expect the water camp to give them such a big challenge yet again. So I would say so far the KVK is going really nice. Also, we are positioning for the level 7 passes to open. It's gonna happen, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna happen at 17th, which is about 6 or 7 days from now. So 6 or 7 days from now, we are gonna be fighting on the level 7 passes. The way we have positioned ourselves is that we have put 2 main alliances in here in case Fire wants to start any fighting, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some fighting. And we also have 2 main alliances down here. I'm guessing, and it's just an idea, because I haven't talked to the leadership or anything. Nobody has told me anything, even because I'm a streamer, so I don't want to know. I don't want to make any leak of information, but I'm guessing from the positioning that what we are trying to do is possibly burn the wind camp to the point where we can just push down here and block their level 2 passes, their level 8 passes. So if we can block the wind camp out of the Kingsland for even for like 2 or 3 hours, it's still a huge win for us. So I don't know if that's going to be the plan, but it seems like that's going to be the plan. And from what I'm seeing and the way that the fire camp is positioned, I'm guessing that they will try and do the same thing with the water camp. So I believe that Fire is going to try and close water off, and the earth camp, which is us, we're going to try and close wind off. Again, once level 7 passes opens, everyone fights everyone. So even like supposing that the fire camp focuses too hard on water, we can just support them by burning up top here. So at the end of the day, the level 7 pass being open means that right now it's an open map, even in the cross kingdom KvK. Therefore, I believe that right now is like the moment of truth. Earth is really strong for sure. Past 7 is going to be interesting, so an easy for Earth for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. But then again, man, I keep saying and repeating myself that these guys ain't a joke. 18-19, they have won 11 out of 14 KvKs. They are really good at what they do. The fire camp in itself is actually going really well. If you look at it, like, they're really active coalition wise. They are almost like they almost like challenging us for like the first spot. So I'm not saying that all of this matters, like the honor matters too much, but it's an indication that the fire camp is really active. Personally, I believe that the fighting is going to be a lot more powerful or a lot more difficult than we believe it's going to be, because I feel like a lot of people in the Earth camp, we just are talking as if we have won KvK. You feel me? So I feel like all that buffing that we are doing to ourselves, like we are just making ourselves believe that this KvK is done. So like we have won, we have already won, and the truth is we could not be any further from the truth. From that, like we could not be any further from that. The level 7 passes are going to indicate which coalition is stronger, and I would not be surprised if the wind camp, because we have to realize one thing, man, the wind camp knows that they cannot fight us 1v1, so maybe they are not putting everything into their fighting. Maybe they're like, okay, it's not worth to fight these guys now, but once the level 7 passes open, maybe the fire camp will be so powerful that the wind camp is going to wake up and be like, okay, we can actually do something right now, so it's time to fight, you know. So again, it's I don't feel like wind camp is so weak to the point where they cannot give us a challenge. I feel like they can definitely give us a challenge, so we should watch out and we should be really careful, and this KvK starts only now. So yeah, that's kind of like the sum up of our KvK so far. Like I said, personally, I feel like we should not be so sure in ourselves to the point where we just stop trying, I guess. We should really be more careful and make sure that we try as hard as we can to win this KvK. Yeah, it can go both ways. Can I be too confident? Exactly. I don't know why, but we are more confident than we should be. I don't like this. I've said it. I've talked to Skewts, which is basically like the king of my alliance, of my kingdom. I talked to Skewts. I talked to almost everyone that I could who has been coming to my stream even from my kingdom. I've been telling them, don't be so certain that this KvK is won. It's too soon to tell. We are gonna try and win it, but only if we actually hard try. If we just like show up like it's gonna be a freebie, we are gonna lose this one. Like, it's only one mistake needed, man. It's only, all we gotta do is one mistake. Like, we are not fighting only wind camp anymore. Wind camp was understood that they were a little bit weak against us. They backed off. They understood that they just could not 1v1 us, but doesn't mean that they are weak to the point where they have been beaten. I feel like wind camp as it is right now, they can still give us a really good challenge. But I guess it remains to be seen, man. It's at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it's only 5 days from now. So 5 or 6 days from now, we will see. It's kind of like the moment of truth. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be us or is it gonna be them? Either way, we're gonna have plenty of fun, and I will 100% be able to reach my goal, which is getting my 87 million kill points, I believe. My goal, like 87 million, is the goal that I gotta do, which has been given to me by my kingdom. Is water considered the highest power in the KvK? No, if you go by the highest power, let me just double check. Honestly, I might be wrong. Let me just double check for like a moment. So let me just open this one for you. Okay, maybe just do it like a little bit smaller. So this is kind of okay. Let's go like this. Okay, so let's see. The strongest right now, that should be by power. Yes, it's actually water. True, you are definitely right about it. Water is the strongest that there is by water, by power alone. But if you go by kill points, it's actually the fire camp which is dominating. So, and also, but if you go by like players over 100 million power, it still dominates. The enemy coalition is a lot more powerful than we are. Even though they lost, like the wind camp lost about 2 or 3 whales after our level 5 pass. They just migrated somewhere else, from what I heard, including a guy with 30 billion power. So yes, the water camp is, in terms of power, raw power, they are the most powerful ones. But in terms of kill points, not really. And in terms of like reality, the fire camp is actually winning against them. So yeah. Sadly enough, it's not so powerful. But they're doing really good. Like, as allies, we really cannot complain because they are fighting a really tough alliance and a really tough enemy, which we are actually aware of. Like, we are aware of the enemy that they are fighting, and they have been putting up a fight a lot more than we were expecting them. We were expecting them to fall like the level 7 pass. I'm sorry, the level 5 pass that we were doing. Personally, I was expecting the water to fall within 12 hours or something. They managed to keep the fight up for 2 full days. Go figure. So personally, I'm really happy in the allies that we have. I feel like water is a way better ally than wind is right now in this KvK. Wind, I feel like it's probably the worst, the weakest coalition right now. I'm not talking like on paper, I'm talking like in reality. I feel like wind right now is the weakest coalition that we are going to be fighting against. So diplomacy wise, we actually won, but then again, the weakest coalition, they're also paired with the strongest coalition, being the fire camp, to the point where we just gotta see who wins and who loses. It's too soon to tell. It's way too soon to tell, and I don't want to make any assumptions as if we have already won and we already got the star. Plus, you have to consider one thing, man. Even after you get the great ziggurat, it doesn't mean that we will agree on who gets the star. So anything might happen. We might actually have a break out as a breakout as a coalition. We might be fighting between us, and that's gonna allow the enemy to just get the great ziggurat in the end. So this KvK is far from over, man. Anything can happen. Betrayals can happen, enemy can win, anything, honestly. This might turn into a 3 versus 1 real quickly if we are not careful at what we do. So I don't wanna act as if this KvK is already done so. A civil war may occur. A civil war happened in my KvK 3 and a civil war happened in my KvK 4. So in KvK 3 we had a civil war, and in KvK 4 we were basically like betrayed by the full enemy coalition. So I've seen everything happen, man. I've seen everything to happen to the point where even if it seems like a KVK is already won, the truth is it's just begun. But then again, I'm excited. Like for the first time, KVK 1, we didn't have much of a KVK 1 that I basically got only 7 million kill points. Yes, we won, but I was like extremely weak, so I didn't enjoy it. KVK 2, pretty much the same thing. KVK 3, I actually finally had my CPO, so I could fight, but we lost that KVK because the enemy was too powerful. The KVK 4, pretty much the same thing, and our allies actually betrayed us. So we won, like KVK 4, we actually won the Great Ziggurat, but then again, our allies betrayed us for the star. So yeah, this is KVK 5, and I would not be surprised if another betrayal happened. But it looks like Watercamp currently will have the most kill points, as they had the longest fight in Zone 5 as of now. Yeah, so far, again, it's part of like it's a diplomacy type of thing. So, but you might be right. Like in terms of papers, so far they have fought the strongest enemy, and they have more kill points, so maybe they get the star. On the other hand, we have dominated our enemy to the point where maybe we should get the star. Like it's kind of like a diplomacy type of thing, man. Anything can happen. This is what I'm trying to say. Depending on what the goals are or how you can, I guess, measure that you are the kingdom deserving the star, anything can happen. On paper, Water has been fighting a lot more than we have, because Windcamp hasn't been posing too much of a challenge. But we'll see, like level 7 pass and level 8 pass might change everything. We'll see. Again, personally, I don't really give a shit about getting a star. I don't really care too much about getting a star. I just want to win KVK, man. I just want to win KVK because I want to be left alone on the center of the map or anywhere in the map, and excuse me. I just want to be left alone in the center of the map and just farm gems. Like that's basically my way of saying I want KVK. I just want to have my whole zone to myself and just farm gems, man. This is what I'm trying to do. Like right now, I have my own goals per se, which are first goal, reach VIP 14, and it's actually really doable. I will 100% be able to gain VIP 14 by the end of this KVK because I'm also gonna buy the growth fund. So I will have 80,000 gems. I will have 80,000 gems from the growth fund, which puts me at 670,000 VIP points. Then I need basically another 80,000 VIP points left for me to reach VIP 14. I already have 55,000, so all I need is 25,000 more gems and I can actually reach VIP 14. So that's my goal right now, honestly. My goal right now is VIP 14, and after that I will focus all the gems that I have into gaining my tier 5s. So far I would say that my my plan is going okay. We are having an interesting KVK. We are doing good. If we win KVK and we get the star, it's a bonus because there's more rewards for us. But even if we do not, at least it's a win, man. Like at least we won KVK. It's in the papers. It's in the score. So do you have any silver coins left? Maybe you can use a little from there. Yes, I do. I actually do, and I will buy some later. I have. Let me check. So I got the shop right now. So right now I need about 6.5 million, which is locked in for my passport. So technically I have about 2.2 million. Wait a minute, what happened? Just give me like a second. F you, honestly, or the reset. But I have about 2.2 million silver left, and if I go and sacrifice my stuff in here, I probably, yeah, I have about 5 or 6 million worth of silver, which I can buy VIP points from. But I will also get the gems. So again, VIP 14, from the calculations that I've done, is actually attainable by the end of this KVK, and after that I will be needing 60,000 gems in order to upgrade my all my buildings, so I can push towards the tier 5s, because there's about 30 buildings that you gotta upgrade to get to level 25, so you can just get the tier 5 units later. But I gotta take into consideration that I also have to upgrade my castle, which needs the books, so probably I will be pouring a pretty huge amount of gems into my books as well, because I really gotta like hard push for this tier 5, man. It's getting to the point where fighting or chaining with tier 4 is actually like a really huge pain in the behind, so I really want to have the tier 5s for next KVK if possible, because there's a lot of work to be done. But if I can reach tier 5s within the next KVK, it's gonna be amazing. Even if I have to like burn a huge amount of gems into that, it's gonna be well worth it in my opinion. Nice, yeah, like that's kind of like the plan. We'll see if we can make it happen though. It's a long road until that happens, but this is the plan. This is the plan. I've been fighting for BIP 14 for like the last 4 or 5 months, and I could not be any happier that I finally can get my hands on it. Alright, that being said, Pancakes, I'm really sorry buddy, but I really gotta call the stream. It's 12:35 a.m. where I live, and I gotta sleep because I got work tomorrow. So thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you and everyone else who's actually stopped by today. It was a rather chilling stream, I believe. Not too many people showed up, like unlike yesterday, but still I look at the stream as if I'm gonna be playing Rise of Kingdoms anyways, and why not stream it? So it really doesn't bother me. Whenever it's like one person, 0 or 500, it's pretty much like the same experience. But I appreciate everyone who stops by as always, and yeah, see you guys into the next stream. You can always join the Discord, it's in the chat for anyone interested. The reason why you might need it is because every single time that I make a live stream, I always notify everyone via Discord, which is like the best and the easiest way to know updates about me. That being said, guys, see you the next stream. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow, probably not, because I feel like I have a rather busy day, but even if it is, I'll let you guys know. But probably after tomorrow it's probably gonna be the next stream. That being said, like I said, join the Discord and I'll keep you guys updated. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.